Hello guys, today we're going to make a video talking about a rather obscure topic within history, specifically regarding the late Visigothic Kingdom. My video today is going to cover roughly from 672 AD to 703 AD, so enjoy. So, our timeline, as I previously stated, begins in 672. The most notable event that occurred in this year is the ascension of King Wamba, a new Visigothic monarch. Now, unfortunately for poor old Wamba, immediately after his ascension, a man named Hilderic revolted in Nemus, a Visigothic province at the time. A large portion of the Jewish population, which was at the time heavily oppressed by the central government, declared its support for the renegade governor. The central government, that is, was, quote, not hugging that, as the kids say. And as a result, an official named Paul was sent to crush the rebellion. Unfortunately for Wamba and the rest of the central government, Wamba actually defected to Hilderic's side and joined the rebellion. Nevertheless, Wamba took it upon himself to put an end to this madness. Upon defeat, to put it mildly, Paul was extremely lucky to have his life spared. Long story short, the region of Septimania returned under Wamba's control, and in fact, a brief period of peace followed. The king took the opportunity to restore the walls of Toledo in the south, and possibly did the same with the town of Fuenterrabia in the north. Wamba also managed to directly annex the northern territories of Racones and Asturias. Shortly after these events, the Third Council of Braga declared a series of 8 new religious policies and was succeeded by the 11th Council of Toledo. In the year 680, Wamba contracted an illness. This eventually forced the 50-year-old man to abdicate from his position. Now, with Wamba probably dead, a man named Ervig assumed the title of kingship. The new monarch was absolutely shrouded in controversy regarding his claim to the throne, and it took 3 more ecumenical councils to determine his indefinite legitimacy. During his reign, Ervig expanded the Visigothic political document known as the Liber Ludiciorum to contain a grand total of 28 new laws regarding the persecution of Jews. He advocated for the complete eradication of the Jewish people, issuing an ultimatum that stated all Jews either convert to Christianity or be expelled from the kingdom. After ruling for 7 years, Ervig ceded the throne to his son-in-law, Egica, and died of illness. Immediately after taking power, Egica convened the 15th Council of Toledo, which granted him permission to leave his wife and partly abandon his oath to protect his father-in-law's children. Upon the death of Bishop Julian in 690, Ervig's widow, a woman named Leo Vigoto, was banished to a monastery. 3 years later, the city of Toledo, under the clerical administration of Archbishop Sigisbert, plunged into rebellion. The latter protested for the elevation of a certain Sunifred to the rank of king. As a result, Sigisbert was excommunicated, and his followers were purged. Like his predecessor, Egica continued the persecution of the Jewish population even more so than the previous Visigothic monarch. In 694, he elevated his son, Vidiza, as co-ruler. Sometime between 701 and 703, Egica passed away, and his son became sole king.